Matt Barnes is being brought to court for a restraining order by his girlfriend's family, including her ex husband and his girlfriend, who claimed that he's harassing them. Melissa and Dino filed a restraining order against Matt Barnes for protection for herself, her fiance, who's NFL player David Patterson, and the three children. Now, the children are Matt's current girlfriend, Anansa Sims, from a previous relationship. So, Melissa states that the two families co parent, that it's not going well at all, and that Matt, in these group text messages, has been harassing everybody. In August of this year, it was reported by David Peterson that the children told him that they were afraid of Matt and that they were treated like visitors, even though they spend 50% of their time there. The youngest one, David, said that he spends most of the time in Matt's closet. Whether that's because he says he's afraid, or whether he just feels uncomfortable, not sure. I think they're trying to allege that he feels unsafe. It says also that Matt apparently doesn't talk to the children and that he spends his time in the other room smoking. And that the children feel like the mother loves Matt more than they love them. And they're concerned since since Matt has been threatening everybody. The idea is if he's threatened the adults, he's probably threatening the children. It's a little bit strange, though, that, and unclear why David Patterson is filing the restraining order, as he's not even the children's father. But he also says that he was threatened in these text messages. The children, again, I said, live with Matt 50% of the time with their mother. In the restraining order, or request for a restraining order, there was no proof of these specific text messages, just reference to the text messages. And apparently, they're worried that Matt will slander their name. Sounds to me a little bit like there's more of a custody issue, and they're trying to find reasons to limit custody to Matt's home. That's my personal opinion. I've seen a lot of, I work in a child care center, I've seen a lot of parents battling for children and trying to deny access and stuff like that, which I never agree is a good idea. I think both children should have access to both parents and both families, unless a child is being physically harmed. My personal opinion. Again, I nobody knows the whole truth. There's always some truth and some, it's that middle ground usually where things are, where the truth lies. Another child was heard to apparently have been saying, "Shh, don't talk about that." And this makes the adults fear that the children have been threatened by Matt to not say what happens in their home. And Anansa says there are videos on social media of him cursing the kids and pushing them. I mean, I haven't seen those. If those are true, obviously those would be things that would be brought into court. And she says that, in the past, he's, had an incident where he allegedly assaulted a woman, and police had to be called. This was a nightclub situation. So she's saying that she's afraid for herself, the family, the children. But the judge denied the restraining order, but instead chose to set a court date to hear the evidence. And the court date will be held on November 4th of this year. So subscribe to Rovis France, hit the like button. I will follow the story and keep you up to date whether Matt's going to lose that 50-50 in his home with those children. Let me know what you think. Do you think Matt is doing what is being alleged, or is this just a custody situation where the other party is trying to find as much evidence to limit access?